Hello Generals, and welcome back to this Friday edition of 5-Star News. I'm Jacob Morris.
And I'm Mason Dotson, and we're going to start you guys out like we always do with some school announcements and the weather forecast. Here's Heritage Happenings with Nathan McCoy and Pierce Monroe.
Thanks guys for that awesome intro. Now, let's jump right into some Friday announcements. Attention, junior and seniors, prom tickets are $60 right now, but if you wait until tomorrow, they'll be $65. And the longer you wait, the more expensive they'll be. Don't forget, the prom will be held at Collinsville Commons on Saturday, April the 23rd, beginning at 7 p.m. Sophomore, Jostens will be here today during lunch for ring orders. Remember, if you order your ring before next Tuesday, the 8th, you can get a free pair of wireless earbuds. Coming up tonight, our soccer teams are taking on Central Carroll. The girls' team will play at 5:30, and the boys' team are playing after. Come out and support your Generals. Now, let's get you over to Pierce for your weekend weather forecast.
Thanks, Nathan, for those great announcements. Now onto your weekend weather forecast. Friday, it will be sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 43. Saturday, it will be partially cloudy with a high of 78 and a low of 52. And for Sunday, it will stay partially cloudy and there will be a high of 79 and a low of 56. So get excited about all of this warm weather coming your way. Now let's get you back to our anchors for more news.
Thanks for the info, guys. Good job and keep it up.
And moving on to the news now, it really seems like this spring semester is flying by to me.
It is for me too, and next week marks the halfway point for this semester.
Which means that the report cards will be coming in fairly soon as well.
You guys better keep your grades up.
I have, but I know some of the students here have been struggling, so here's 5-Star News reporters Charlie Williams going to talk to Mr. Bradford about how students can keep those grades up.
Today I'm here with Mr. Bradford, and the end of the 9 weeks is coming up. Mr. Bradford, what can people do to get prepared for the end of the 9 weeks?
Okay, so March 10th, we're halfway through this semester, believe it or not. So we'll be giving you a report card coming up the next week. That'll tell you where you are halfway through the semester. So the big thing to do is if you're behind in anything, if you've had some days you've missed, if you've got some assignments you haven't turned in, get with your teachers during win time and come up with a plan to get caught up. Most people that fail a class, it's not because they failed all their assignments, it's because they didn't do some assignments. So make sure that you're going in on win time for those classes to talk with your teacher, find out what you're missing, find out what you haven't done, make a plan to get that caught up.
Thank you for talking to us today, Mr. Bradford.
No problem.
I'm Charles Williams, and I am actually one of those students that needs to get caught up on my work for the end of the 9 weeks. I'm not doing so hot right now, but I'm trying to get caught up. I'm going to win time sometimes, and I'm doing a lot of work at home, specifically Spanish work. Espanol is not my biggest strong suit, let's just say that. But I love Miss Taylor, and I'm trying to do better, but y'all should too. Go study.
You know, Charlie's pretty good at that.
Sure is, and he's very entertaining. Moving on now, Heritage had some pretty important visitors from Dalton State College Wednesday.
They sure did. They're here to help seniors get signed up for college and to get their college process started.
Did anyone take advantage of that and their fees?
I'm not 100% sure, but we had 5-Star News reporters Penner Alton, Ethan Anderson, and Aaliyah Hensley on the story.
Yeah, so we are actually doing an Apply to College month at Dalton State. So we're going around to all different local schools and schools farther away to help students get applied. Right now we're waiving our application fee, so it's free to apply to Dalton State. You also don't have to submit your SAT or ACT test scores. So we're just kind of trying to help students get into colleges faster and quicker and help them like in person. That way they don't have to do the application by themselves and feel like it's a difficult process. So we just want to make it easy and clear for them, so we wanted to come help students out.
As many of you have probably heard on announcements, this month for seniors, many colleges are waiving their application fee. We actually have a list of those colleges on the counseling office window. Some of them automatically, some of them have fee waiver codes that you'll need to stop by and get.
I think that Dalton State is a really great option for Heritage students. I know that we have dual enrollment students from Heritage that come to Dalton State, so they get those credits that transfer right in. And then also, overall, Dalton State is just an affordable option for college, but has a really great, valuable education.
I think it benefits us seniors to apply to Dalton State because the fees were waived, and we can apply to a college close to home for basically free, or actually it is free.
So basically, they applied to Dalton State and they did not have to pay the application fee, and that is available to all seniors. If you have any questions about that, please stop by the counseling office.
Looks like you guys did take advantage of that opportunity. Good luck to those going to Dalton State next year.
Sure did, and there's a pretty cool activity going down in the Health Talk classroom this week.
That's right. The hosted department has set up a matching game on Miss Henley's door.
And to the person who gets the most correct guesses gets a pretty cool prize.
Yep, that prize is a $25 Chick-fil-A gift card, so it sounds like a no-brainer to me.
That's right, and I do love Chick-fil-A, so I'm going to go sign up for that.
Yep, here's 5-star news reporters Noah Crittenden, Shane Davis, and Braden McBride with the report.
Hello, Generals. This is Miss Henley, and I just wanted to show you a fun little thing that we are doing with our HOSA seniors. If you come by outside my room, there is a board with them with all of their baby pictures, and you can get one of these forms off the board and make your guess as to match the senior to the picture of them when they were just a baby, and bring that to me, and we will enter you to win a Chick-fil-A gift card, $25 if you are correct.
Yeah, so basically I'm a host of senior, but I have no clue what these things are about. Miss Henley just had me send some pictures of myself as a child, as a little baby in. So I'm up there on that wall somewhere. I know y'all are supposed to be guessing, so y'all need to get on that. I'll give you a couple hints. If you look for the cutest baby, it's going to be me. So you can look at all those babies, but whichever one just looks like, man, I bet that one's going to grow up and be a really good-looking man one day. That one's me. So I don't know what the prize is, but go ahead and just find the cutest baby on that wall, and that will be me.
So the host of Baby Pictures is an awesome thing to get the whole entire school involved in, like, just HOSA and showing the school, like, our love, you know? And so we're basically just getting baby pictures, and anybody in the school can go and guess who they think, like, that baby picture belongs to. And, I mean, I'm one of the pictures. Can't tell you which, but my picture's on there.
And this is open to all faculty and students.
And thanks for that report, guys. Now time to move on to a quick commercial break.
Stick around with us because Alex and Anderson will sum up sports.
That's right. They'll recap the Elite 8 basketball game between the Generals and Marist. Also, they'll give us updates on soccer, tennis, and track.
Stick around and stay with us because sports is next.
I really want some Oreos right now.
Did you say you wanted some Oreos? Well, down in the vending machine, they have some Oreos for you.
Try the new Coke Starlight. The all-new Heritage High School vending machines.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome into sports. We're back, and me and Anderson are here to get you all caught up and up to date on your Heritage sports action.
Yes, Alex, and without any more delay, let's jump right into some basketball on this Friday.
Sounds good. Our girls team has definitely been on a roll lately, finishing third in the region tournament a few weeks ago and then pulling out 2 state wins against Luella and Monroe just last week.
Yep, the win over Monroe put them into the Elite 8 of the GHSA Basketball State Tournament.
In a matchup with the perennial power Marist at Marist, the winner punches their ticket to the state's Final Four.
Coach Elkin's girls went into the matchup with a legitimate shot. How'd the game at Marist go? Here's 5-star sports reporters Charlie Williams and Brody Irvin with the recap.
So, yeah, the season came to an abrupt end Tuesday night at Marist in our Elite 8 round, which was quarterfinals of the state tournament, which is just amazing that we worked our way into that position and battled and got to that point of the season.
Okay, so we lost on Tuesday in our Elite Eight game against Marist. It was a sad loss for us, really, but we're overall thankful for even getting that far in the tournament. Nobody really thought we would. We doubted ourselves at times too, and we're thankful to be a part of the heritage history of making it to the Elite Eight twice.
Super proud of the girls on so many levels, man, and I could go on and on about each one of them individually and what they gave to the team and what they gave to me. It was a sad day. One that we knew was possible. We were going up against a really good team, and we thought we had a chance, and I thought we prepared well, and the girls were ready to play. That they're just really good. So we played as hard as we could. We competed, and I was proud of them. I was proud of the effort. They competed all year and gave us everything they had, and I couldn't ask for anything more from them. I think I'm going to miss the seniors tremendously. Developing a relationship with the team, and especially those four that are leaving this year has been really special to me, and I hated for it to end. And most things do end badly, so when you have, it's hard to say goodbye. But we'll have time together at the end of the school year, and I would love to have any one of them come back and help coach in the program and help any way they can, and hope they know we're here for them. And as we move on and move forward, we get prepared for next season. And I think this is something, the run into the state tournament is absolutely something we can build on, and is a program changer in my opinion. So fantastic season, super proud, and looking forward to many more years and much more success.
Tough loss, girls, but what an unbelievable run in the tournament.
We are very proud of you and your coaches. Congrats to the seniors, and thank you for providing us with some awesome action in the Taj this year.
On to soccer now, and both our boys and girls squads were in action Tuesday night as well, down south of Cartersville at Woodland High School.
The girls were trying to keep their unbeaten streak alive, and the boys were trying to get a win. Let's get to the match recaps.
Girls soccer went down to Woodland on Tuesday. Had a beautiful day for us, nice weather down there. Had a beautiful turf field, so it's a nice day. We had a good night. The girls dominated possession most of the night, controlled the ball. First half, we had a bunch of chances. We just almost got to go in, just 1-0 at the half. But then the second half, things started clicking a little bit, so we ended up winning 6-0 in the end. Had a few nice goals, some really beautiful passing and good assists. So got a header off a corner. So it's just some beautiful football in the end, second half especially, so really proud of the girls. Going to keep working on it, keep getting better.
We had a slow start to the game with only one goal in the first half, but the second half we came back with 4 goals in a couple minutes. And we ended up finishing really well, and we're putting all the pieces together, and we're supposed to have a really good season.
So we traveled down to Woodland this past Tuesday after a tough loss against Ringgold, and we were looking to bounce back sort of and get our first actual win. But we came short. We controlled the game pretty much in the first half. However, we fell down 3 goals in the first 20 minutes. But we controlled it pretty well. I thought we were the better team overall. But in the second half, we just completely fell apart. We got a goal back in the first half, and then it was 3-2 in the second half. And then they came down and scored, made it 4-2. And then we got a penalty to make it 4-3, and then they just scored 3 goals in like the last 15 minutes. I thought it was a better game than the score showed. I think we have to be better on the defensive side of the ball.
All right, so on Tuesday we versus Woodland. It was a hard-fought game. It was 7-4. We ended up losing. We could have performed better. I think we need to practice some stuff. So that's probably what we'll focus on in the upcoming practices.
Keep it rolling, girls. Good stuff for sure.
Yeah, and keep your head up, Alex. Our boys will find a way in the next game.
I sure do hope so, Anderson.
To tennis now, and our boys and girls hit the court for the first time this season on Tuesday night down at Southeast Whitfield against the Raiders.
Sure did. A region match to start it kind of makes you be ready to go quickly.
And our boys and girls were ready for the challenge. The girls beat the Lady Raiders 5-0, while the guys disposed of them 4-1.
Here's Coach Green with the match recaps.
Got a big win in our first tennis match of the year the other day at Southeast Whitfield. It was a 4-1 win, and it's always good to get your first win under your belt. Southeast is getting better. They've got one of our former players down there, Abby Henry, as their coach, so she's doing some good things there, but they're not there yet. like we're kind of here and Southeast is still here, but they're coming on. So we were able to beat them 4-1. Our singles players all played really well. Nathan Mitten dominated at number 1, a pretty good player from Southeast, but he beat him 6-0, 6-1, which was pretty impressive for Nathan. He's been strong.
And I won my game 6-0, 6-1. I played the guy I played last year, Armando. He gotten a lot better. Sadly, I dropped one game to him, but overall, won 12-1, so it was an exciting day.
And then JT Halloran had a weird thing happen. His opponent got injured in the warm-up, so they subbed another guy in there, and he beat that guy 6-2, 6-3. JT's pretty powerful. He's strong. He hits the ball really hard, and he just overwhelmed that guy at the number 2 position. And then Caleb Biddle is a strong number 3 singles player. Like Caleb and JT are really close. But Caleb played 3 for us against Southeast, and he won like 6-0, 6-1 really fast over his opponent. So when those singles players play like that, it makes coaching really easy because you really don't even have to worry about the doubles matches. And that we had the match clinched really before the doubles matches started. But in those doubles matches, our number 1 team of Tanner Eady and Jed Johnson played a tough team from Southeast. They're undefeated, and they lost to them in 3 sets. It was really close. Could have went either way. I actually thought Jed and Tanner played really well. Probably should have won the match. Some things didn't happen for them. I'm not going to talk about it. But they lost in a tough 3-set match. And then Anderson Britton and Walker Driscoll played the number 2 position in doubles. And they wasn't on the team last year. And they're athletic. They're strong. They're pretty good tennis players. I think they're going to give us a lot of opportunities to win at either number 1 or number 2 doubles this year. So a good win for us, 4-1. I'm looking forward to the rest of the region matches, but we've got a pretty good team. We've got some tough ones coming up. We'll see how we fare in those.
It was a good first win for our team. We were able to beat Southeast 5-0. All of the girls played really well, and our work from the last month had really paid off, and it was good having a win for our first match.
We did good. Southeast, they're not that good. The boys' team had some better players than the girls' team did, but they weren't like, it went well.
Southeast, their strongest sport is definitely not tennis, so it was a good first match for us just to build our confidence and to get the nerves underway. So,
congrats, guys and girls.
Now to some track, and our athletes have already competed in the Yellow Jacket Invitational down in Calhoun last weekend.
Yes, and they did quite well too, Alex.
Sure did. But things will get a little tougher tomorrow as Coach Gibson's group heads to Southeast Whitfield for yet another meet.
We caught up with Coach Gibson and a few members to see what they thought about this event.
Hey guys, this is Coach David Gibson, head track coach here at Heritage High School, and we've got a big meet coming up this weekend at the Southeast Invitational at Southeast Whitfield High School. It's going to be our biggest meet of the year so far. There's going to be 14 teams there. We get to take our top 2 individual entries and 1 relay team in each of the 4 relays. So it's going to be a really big meet with a lot of good competition from all over North Georgia. We're really looking forward to a good show, and we've got some very strong performers that showed out last weekend down at Calhoun at the Yellow Jacket Invite, and looking forward to seeing those guys grow and get better and set new personal records, PRs, this coming weekend and each and every time we go out.
This Saturday, we're going down to Southeast. There's supposed to be 14 other teams, and it's going to be some serious competition, but I think we can do good.
It's a lot of fun. Love to see these guys run and jump and throw and vault and hurdle and just get better every time we go out, get more confidence, and be able to perform at a higher level. So looking forward to it this weekend. It's going to be really exciting.
Thanks for sports, you guys. And moving on to our entertainment segments for today.
That's right, and I can't wait because we've got HHS rides first in the rotation.
Do you know who made the cut?
I'm not sure, but here's 5-Star News reporters Shane Davis, Noah Crinden, and Brayden McBriar with this edition of HHS Rides.
Hey guys, I am Miss Henley, and this incredible piece of machinery is my baby, my 2015 Volkswagen Tiguan. I love it because it's the sportier model. It's got a little kick to it. And I love the name because it represents me, tiger and iguana mixed together. You know, kind of vicious, kind of can blend. And it's been a really good car.
Okay, so this is my 1984 Dodge D150, first gen Ram, you know. Got a big old V8 in there, really good gas mileage. My dad bought it for $700 off of Facebook Marketplace approximately 4 years ago. Since then, it's been painted. That's pretty much the only major thing, new transmission, but it's whatever. It still doesn't shift good. Redid the interior, changed the wheels, tires. Need to wash it. Haven't yet. Oh well, we'll get around to it.
But that'll wrap up this Friday edition of 5 Star News.
That's right. We'll be back Tuesday, but until then,
Stay classy, Heritage.